All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cardboard Collection Agency, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a breakdown of my Death Shadow deck. It is definitely a budget version. It's not holding things like Tarmogoyf, fetch lands, things of that sort, but it is a budget version that anybody can pick up, anybody can play. It's super simple, easy to run with, and we're going to kick it off with Mutagenic Growth. In this case, you can pay with green mana. This is a mono black deck, mind you. So this, we're just paying with life total because the whole goal of Death Shadow is that you want to bring down your life total, but also keeping control of it at the same time as best as possible. So you can pay it, you can cast this card for 2 life. Target creature gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. That one you can be using on your Death Shadow, some of your smaller stuff to make them a bit bigger. Mutagenic Growth, awesome. Apostle's Blessing, you can pay it with life and a 1 of any color. Target artifact or creature you control gains protection from artifacts or from the color of your choice into end of turn. So Death Shadow, of course, being the main piece in this deck. This can offer a little bit of protection for him in case your opponent tries to blow him off the board. Next here, we have an absolute staple. You have to have this card. This is literally not even an option. Thoughtseize is an amazing card. Okay, it costs 1 black. Target player reveals his or her hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. You lose 2 life. Now, I talk to people about this card. They don't really see where the big benefit is, and I don't know how. They don't see it. Because for starters, you're losing 2 life, which you need to do anyway. You need to be bringing down your life total as quickly as possible to get those Death Shadows as big as possible. In this case, what we're talking about is being able to, target player reveals his or her hand. Having hand knowledge of your opponent is absolutely, that is just OP, strong ability. Just to literally be able to know what's in your opponent's hand, documenting it in your head, you know it. You know what they got in their hand, you know what they have for answers, what they can do. Of course, you can't see the draws after that, but just knowing your opponent's starting hand is insanely valuable as a resource. And again, it only costs 1, you lose the 2 life, you need to do that anyway. Absolutely amazing card, cannot be understated. Next here, we have Tainted Strike. It costs 1 black. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains Infect till the end of turn. I tossed this card in here purely out of the idea that, you're doing a lot of damage as it is with your Death Shadow when he's big. And this is just added insult to injury. Hitting for Infect. Takes 10 Infect to end your opponent's game. Awesome. Just added bonus. Next here, we have Street Wraith. Wraith. I think it's Wraith. 2 black, 3 of any color. It's a 3/4. Has Swamp Walk. You can cycle it and pay 2 life. That's kind of the biggest thing about this for me. It's like, yeah, you can put a 3/4 out on the board. That's not bad. That can block. That can do some damage. Awesome. But you get that cycling ability, pay 2 life, bring your life total down. And you get to discard it, draw a card. Potentially draw a new option. Maybe you're low on mana. You need to draw some mana. Boom. There you go. There's your answer. Bringing your life total down. That's what you need. Next here, we have Mausoleum Secrets. 1 black, 1 of any color. It has Undergrowth. Search your library for a black card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle your library. I find this insanely useful just when I'm looking for any particular card that I really need, as long as my creatures in my graveyard match the mana cost. Incredibly useful, very simple, easy. How do you say it? Testagur, the Golden Fang. This is just a beast creature. He's a beat stick. That's all he's for. He is 1 black, 5 of any color. He's a 4/5. Of course, the biggest thing was that Delve ability. You can make him cheaper to cast. Don't mind that bottom ability. Can't do anything about it anyway. But he's just a big one. He can hit for a good amount. He can be hit for a good amount. That's his place. That's his place in this deck. Horror of the Broken Lands. Same thing with the other one. It has that cycling ability. It's a 4/4 for 5. Whenever you cycle or discard another card, Horror of the Broken Lands gets +2/+1 till the end of turn. So you can make him bigger. But again, he also has that cycling ability that you can discard this card, yep, draw a card. So fishing for your options. Tomb of Urami. It taps for black mana. We need that, obviously. And it deals 1 damage to you if you don't control an ogre. So yeah, it's bringing down your life total at the same time. And I would never recommend that second ability, I guess, unless you're in a insanely bad position. But yeah, it's dealing damage to us, bringing down that life total, but giving us mana at the same cost. Postmortem Lunge. You pay 2 life and then X, so as many as you'd like. Return target creature card with converted mana cost X from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Now this is nice too, because if you lose a Death Shadow, you can literally pay 2 life and then, or even pay pay it with black mana in case you don't want to drop your life any lower. And boom, you can bring back your Death Shadow, unless it was put in exile. But, you know, you can bring it back. That's your beast card. That's your bomb card. That's the one you need to keep alive. So this can bring him back in case you screw up. Vendetta, 1 black. Destroy target non-black creature. It can't be regenerated. You lose life equal to the creature's toughness. So number 1, you can get rid of a scary creature, even a big creature. You take that life loss. You need to do it anyway, and you can do it for 1 black. Easy. Dismember, absolute staple. You can pay with life and then pay one of any color. Target creature gets -5/-5 till the end of turn. It's just an easy removal. And again, you can pay it with life. You need to do it anyway. So bam, dismember, easy staple. Plunge into darkness. Now this kind of has a flip-flop effect. If you're needing life, you can do that. If you want to lose more life, he can do that too. Plunge into darkness, 1 black, 1 of any color. Choose 1. Sacrifice any number of creatures. Gain 3 life for each creature. Again, if you need to get your life back up. Maybe you're getting a little bit too low, a little bit too steep, a little bit too risky. Or you can pay X life. So if you want to do the latter of the situation, then look at the top X cards of your library, put one of those cards into your hand, remove the rest from the game. Again, helps you search, helps you look for an answer if you really need it. Also as Entwine, you can choose both, and you can pay black and choose both. Even better. Next, again, absolute staple, Fatal Push, 1 black. Destroy target creature if it has converted mana cost 2 or less. But it also has Revolt. Destroy that creature if it has converted mana cost 4 or less, if a permanent you control left the battle this turn. So boom, they blow up your Death Shadow. Okay, well, they bring out a 4 mana cost creature. It's a little bit scary. Well, boom, that's their punishment. It's a little bit of revenge. Love it. We got Una's Prowler, 3/1 flyer. You can never go wrong with flyers. Okay, 1 black, 1 of any color. Cheap. Discard a card. Una's Prowler gets -2/-0 until the end of turn. Any player may play this ability. That's your drawback. But again, it's a 2 mana flyer. And it's one of those things, they got to discard a card. They could be losing something they need. They might be losing an answer. They may not be able to afford to discard any cards. So it still stays a 3/1 for 2, and it flies. Awesome. Flying's always my best friend. Sign in Blood. Absolutely necessary. 2 black. Target player draws 2 cards, lose 2 life. So boom, you can draw 2 answers potentially. You're getting more answers, drawing 2 cards. And then you lose the 2 life. Again, you need to do it anyway. Boom, and then we got the big man himself, Death's Shadow, 1 black. Death Shadow gets -X where it's your life total. Okay, that's the big thing of this. You want to get your life total down. You can bring him out early. Let's say he's a 2/2, whatever. But he's just going to grow as the game goes on. And you got the blockers if you absolutely need to use him for that. You got the removal. That's the big thing too. And yeah, he can just become an absolute beast. See, take this card. Boom, we got to go back in here. I want to think it goes back towards the front. Where are you at? Tainted Strike, boom, give him Infect. So man, if you get yourself down to like what, 3-4 life total, I got a couple of these in this deck. So boom, you hit him once, boom, you hit him again, done. Done, order. That's it. They die to Infect. And that is going to be the Death's Shadow deck. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And of course, thumbs down if you didn't. Post down in the comments why you didn't enjoy it. This is a big thing that I'm really asking for recommendations for. Beyond just, I guess, the simple fetch lands, you know, I get that. That's an easy choice. But then again, fetch lands aren't necessary in mono black, which is why it's awesome. But I know people run things like Tarmogoyf in this deck, which I eventually would like to add that as an addition. But yeah, throw me some recommendations. I love to see them. I appreciate them. And I appreciate you. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.